1971 to 1974. Strat-O-Matic Excel Carryover League. Brought to you by the Shrimp Trawler.
Game 280, Pirates at Angels.
Welcome back, baseball fans. 1971-74 Summer Carryover League. We are again in some interleague play today with a little best-of-3 series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the California Angels. First thing I want to do is go look at the overall standings. Been playing on some series of teams who aren't particularly fashionable for the YouTube. It was an interleague series between the Brewers and Marlins with not particularly big fan bases. Anyway, the Brewers won both games, improving to 7-11, and the Marlins falling to 5-10. The American League winning 2 more in interleague battle. At the moment, at that time, it was a +11. But California and Pittsburgh have already played game 1, and the Pirates won that to get back to 500, and the Angels fall 2 games under 500. We have a game 2 today. Let's show you what happened in game 1, though. Angels Pirates. Again, I couldn't give you a World Series repeat, but I guess in '79 the Angels came close and the Pirates won the World Series in that year. It's probably the closest these two teams would be. The Angels have the unenviable task of trying to overtake the Dynasty A's out west. The Pirates, a fantastic team on paper in '71, '2, '3, and '4. But the Cincinnati Reds are the noisy neighbors in this realigned division and have been stomping all over the Pirates. And the little brother can't really breathe and has struggled the last few years. But on this particular day, game 1, it's Nolan Ryan for the Angels against Steve Blass. We get a Jay Johnstone homer in the second. Bottom half of the inning, a walk single after 2 outs, a 3-run homer by Bob Robertson. Angels get an RBI single by Alomar. Then you get a solo homer by Stargell in the third. In the 4th inning, a 2-base error by Cesar Tovar. And then you had an RBI single, some walks, and yes, Stargell again, getting hot, having a nice year actually. Gone, a granny off of Ryan, who takes the rest of the afternoon off. Apparently interleague play doesn't excite him very much. And the Pirates roll over the Angels 11-2. Pirates have retooled their lineup yet again, looking for the chemistry, looking for the right combination to unleash this offense. They've been mediocre to say the least. And now they have Larry Milbourne, a switch hitter, a guy who played for the Astros, leading off for the team. He's the only speed they have. Well, I guess they have Tavares too, but he's right-handed. And they're going with a lefty switch hitter with speed at the top of the lineup. See if this can... He probably won't steal a base, but they'll be holding him on the whole time. And maybe these guys will add some pluses to their batting average. Maybe that'll help them out. So game 2, the series goes to Anaheim. And then if the Angels win at home, the rubber match will be back in Pittsburgh. And the National League, the Pirates are trying to represent the National League. This is all great news for the Pirates, as the National League has lost, like I said, it lost 8 in a row. So that means that the Pirates can move up a little bit, even with a 500 record. Every little thing helps. And all the Pirates, you know, if they concede this division to the Reds, once you get to the playoffs, everything gets restarted. Pirates can definitely run it all the way to the World Series as a wild card, in my opinion, if they don't get the division. So, today's pitchers for your Pirates, it is the Moose on the loose, Bob Moose, 13-game winner in 72 with a 2.91 ERA in 226 innings. And for the Angels, when it comes to a stopper, a guy to cut the losing and get them back on the winning ways, it is Bill Singer. A guy who's been very successful for me in Strat. I've been watching over the last many years with the Dodgers, now with the Angels. He's often outperformed Nolan Ryan and so forth. And he has the unenviable task of having to do it again. 20-14, 3.22 ERA, and 316 innings in 1973. Bob Moose is throwing a shutout recently. Bill Singer's. These are two pitchers on a similar role. They're pitching very well. We could have a low-scoring game. Every time I do that, say that, the opposite happens. Let's get started from Anaheim. Pirates, Angels, leading off, the new leadoff guy, Larry Milbourne. 1-7, right on cue, single 1-14, but he rolls a 17. Tough break for the leadoff guy for the Pirates. Bernie Stennett, 112, rolls the third. And Al Oliver, 46, flies to center field. That's Bill Singer, folks. Bottom of one, it's Cesar Tovar. 43, left X. Left fielder is Stargell. He's a 3-4 in left field. And that is going to be a single. Tovar is a B stealer. You got Sanguian -3 arm. Alomar, Sandy will do a hit and run though. Hit and run, that is going to be a hit and run single. Angels have got it going with their speedy guys up top on the corners. Being held, Richie Scheinblum. 311 is a 4-6-3 double play and a run will score. And with 2 outs, Paul Shaw, 510, homer 1, fly ball the rest, and fly ball the rest. And Bob Moose minimizes the damage, a single run. 1-zip. It'll be Pop Stargell. 45, short X. Shortstop today, Rudy Mioli, a 3-44 short, makes the play. Roberto Clemente, 5'10", is a K. And with 2 outs, Dave Parker, 65, triple 1-3, base hit. 2 outs, single, and I got Richie Hebner. 1-3, lines the third. Bottom of 2, Jay Johnstone, 110, base hit. Jim Spencer, 6'10", third X. This is Hebner, a 3-12 at third base. And that is a single. 2 on for Glenn Borgman. 311 lines to first. Mickey Rivers, 57, flies to right. And with 2 outs, Rudy Mioli, 44. Center X. Center fielder is the 3-5 of Al Oliver. And Al Oliver cannot corral that ball. And that becomes a double ... and that will score a couple. Tough break for Mr. Moose, who thought he had the bottom of this lineup under control. 3-zip. Runner at second, Cesar Tovar. 65, short X. This is the 3-38 Larry Milbourne. He makes the play. We go to the third. Bob Robertson and his 26 home runs, batting 8th. An embarrassment, really, of riches for the Pirates. A team that should be stomping through, churning through teams like the Angels with this incredible offense. And they have Bob Robertson batting 8th. My goodness. 43, left X. Scheinblum's a 40-10 in left field. That'll be a 2-base error. Whoops. Runner at second for Manny Sanguian. Your catcher batting 9th. I could see it, but a catcher who hits 298 batting 9th? My goodness. 58. He strikes out. Back up top to Milbourne. 412 left. And with 2 outs, Rennie Stennett. 2-8, grounds too short. All right, bottom of the third. Sandy Alomar, 4-4. Center X. Again, Oliver's a 3-5. And a single. Al Oliver having his difficulties in the California sun. Richie Scheinblum, 57. Flies to right. Paul Shaw, 111. Third B. And with 2 outs, Johnstone, 5'10". Homer, 1-7. Double. That is a double. And Shaw, a 13 runner. 14, 15, 0 arm will run. and gets thrown out of the plate on a 17. Big throw there by Oliver, having an interesting game defensively. Couple lost fly balls and an assist. Game stays 3-zip. Plenty of time for the Pirates to get this thing going. And here is Oliver. 1-8 is a roller to third. Willie Stargell, 36 is a base hit. Robert O. Clemente, 34 is a 5. 4-3 double play. Tough break there. Bottom of the fourth, it's Jim Spencer. 1-9 flies to right. Glenn Borgman, 57 is a K. And with 2 outs, it is Mickey Rivers, 2-11 pops to second base. 3-0 Angels. Into the fifth we go. It is the Cobra, Dave Parker. 66, double 1-9. It's a double. Off a singer. Richie Hebner. 49, second C. Runner goes to third for Bob Robertson. 3-6 is a strikeout. And with 2 outs, it's Manny Sanguillen. 64 off the Singer card. It's triple 1-7 double. That is a 3-base hit. Pirates on the board. 3-1. Your tie run is Larry Milbourne. 1-7. Let's take a look at the Larry Milbourne card. Yeah, it's not very special. And you're like, why do you have this guy, probably the worst hitter on the team, leading off? Well, you know what? He's a bee stealer. And they have no other speed on this team. E-D-E-E-D. E. And Frank DeBears is also a B on the bench. So hopefully, just leaving Milbourne in the top spot, gets on base. He'll just sit there at first, be held on, and maybe get some pluses out of these guys. In any event, 1-7 is single 1 of 14. This time he gets it. Could have been 2 for 3 today. He's 1 for 3. Big RBI single by Larry Milbourne here. Scoring Sanguillen, who tripled. It's a 3-2 game, and they're holding for Rennie Stennett. Let's take a look at Rennie. Rennie Stennett, a 353 hitter. Yeah, having his struggles with his defense, but he starts most games, and then Bill Mazeroski cleans up in late innings defensively for him. The pitch to Rennie Stennett. 3-9 is a single ... Runners on the corners, 2 outs for Al Oliver in a 3-2 game. 2-4 pops too short. Well, the Pirates cut the lead to a run. 3-2. Nice little 2-out rally there. Triple, couple singles. Bottom of the fifth. Let's pause a moment for station identification.
This is the Shrimp Trawler video channel.
Este es el canal de videos de camaroneros.
All right, bottom of the fifth in Anaheim. We have Rudy Mioli. 3-12 lines a second. Cesar. Tovar. 110 grounds a short. And Sandy Alomar. 5-10 off the Moose card. Homer 1-7 double. 2 base hit. And with 2 outs, it's Richie Scheinblum. Let's take a look at Richie. Top hitter, but average-wise on the Angels. A great 73. He also had a great 72 where he was a all-star for Kansas City. Got traded to the Angels in 73 at 328, and then he was gone after one more year in the bigs. Didn't last very long. Richie Scheinblum, and here's the pitch. 4-10 off Moose, pops to short. Pirates trying to take the lead here in the 6th inning. It'll be Pop Stargell. 65 off Singer is triple 1-3, base hit. Singer must bear down, or his Angels. They need all the help they can get out west. Roberto Clemente. 2-3 is a 5-4-3 double play. Not a good day for Roberto. 2 double plays and a strikeout. Yikes. So again, the Pirates trying to figure this perfect combination of lineup. Maybe they got to get him out of the 5 hole now. The next mission, trying to fix this ship, the Pirate ship. Dave Parker, 48, flies the center. We have had a Clemente leading off when they've slumped and the team turns around, then they slump again and we move them out of the leadoff spot. So we'll probably end up there. All right, bottom of the 6th, it'll be Paul Shaw. 2-3, pops the first. Jay Johnstone, 45, flies left. And Jim Spencer, 55, rolls to second base. The Moose, pitching well. You know, he's got a defensive miscue here. Gave up the 2 runs. Otherwise, Moose has pitched fine. And Singer has pitched fine. Like I predicted, Moose and Singer, they do a good job. Moose is the starter 7, Singer is the starter 8. We continue into the 7th. It's Richie Hebner. 53, flies to right X, moves in right field. Johnstone's a 3-12 in right field. And Jay Johnstone coughs that one up. And the Pirates have a tie run in scoring position. For Bob Robertson, 55 off Singer is a bouncer to short X. Mioli, a 3-44, right? Yep. A single off the shortstop. And again, these starting pitchers are being victimized by defense. Runners in the corners, nobody out. They got to bring it up for Manny Sanguin. 55, same result to short. Short 344. You get the ground ball B this time. That's big for the Angels. Guy gets cut down at the plate with the infield up. Nice. Little 6-2 play at the plate. So that puts runners at first and second. Robertson moves up to second. Sanguin goes to first. Hebner out at the plate. And back up top to Larry Milbourne. 1-6, Larry Milbourne, and we showed you the card. It is a single ... Could have been his 3rd hit of the game. Only his 2nd hit of the game. That will tie it up. He scores Robertson on the RBI single ... It is 3-3. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Infield is going to stay up again in a tie game for Rennie Stennett. 46 is a K off the Singer card. And with 2 outs, it's Al Oliver. 4-11 left X. So he picked on the right fielder Johnstone. In left field, they have Richie Scheinblum, who's a 4-E10. A4, E10. And that will clean the bases off with a double ... And the Boo Birds come out in Anaheim as they cannot catch a cold in the outfield. And Bill Singer is thoroughly disgusted. A 2-out, 2-run double, and it's suddenly Pirates 5-3. Willie Stargell. 111 is hit by the pitch. Ouch. First and second with 2 outs. Roberto Clemente can turn this day around right here. 55, well, short X for the 3rd time in the inning. Again, he's a 3-44, and he makes the play on his 4. 4 range, this is a range result, and he's a 3. A 4 makes the play, he makes the 3. That's how you simplify the shortcut there. So the inning's over. It is 5-3. Angels defense coughs up the lead. 5-3. Stretch time here in Anaheim. We are enjoying Fleetwood Mac's 69 Then Play On LP, the last album with Peter Green. Danny Kerwin comes on board. Let's throw down... Yeah, let's throw down some more classic. This is a remastering. And you get extra songs, including Green Manalishi and Oh Well. Let's throw these down for you. See if we can inspire the anglers. 5-3, bottom of the 7th. It is Glenn Borgman leading off. 2-6, short. Mickey Rivers, 38, 3rd. Rudy Mioli, 47, 2nd X. And it's a 4E41. They should have brought Mazeroski, and they did not. But Stennett makes a key play on the 4E41. Nice play, Stennett. 7 in the books. We'll go to the 8th. Singer continues. It's not been his problem. It's his defense that's deserted him. Dave Parker. 38's a K. Hebner 1-5 flies to center. Bob Robertson 35 is a fly ball left. Mazeroski comes in for defense. Moose 7 in the books. He's coming out. They're going to pull him because they love the back end of this Pirate bullpen. Ramon Hernandez and Dave Justice. Top lefty-righty combo in the sport. Comes on in the 8th inning of Ramon Hernandez. 72. 5-0. .67 ERA. Angels trying to rally in the bottom of the 8th. It'll be Cesar Tovar. 6-10. Short X. Milbourne a 3.38. And they get a base hit off of him. Now you got Sandy Alomar. 43. Left X. Out in left field you have Stargell, a 3E4. A fly ball B. And now you have Richie Scheinblum. 1-6 is a base hit to right field. Tovar will not take on the Clemente arm of -5. The tying runs are aboard for Paul Shaw. 39 is a fly ball to left. With 2 outs. It's Jay Johnstone. Let's take a look at Johnstone's card. Nice year for Jay. Was with the Angels, went to the White Sox, went to the Phillies. In 71, he's a White Sox with 16 homers with this card. But love his symmetry here. He can still hit lefties decently, and he will swing away against Ramon Hernandez. 2-8 is a double 1-7. That's a double. That does score a run. And a runner goes to third in a 5-4 game with 2 outs. And it'll be Jim Spencer. 3-10 for Spencer is a roller to second base. Well, the rally got him one run. And they cut it to a 5-4 game. And we'll go to the 9th. And they're going to pull Singer after 8. And they'll go to Dave LaRoche, the closer in the 9th, trying to keep it a 1-run game. Dave LaRoche. LaRoche was a 72 twin, but he had 2 stints with the Angels. Had a stint with the Yankees where he threw the lob. He'll come on in the 9th. And will face Manny Sanguillen. Pitch to Manny. 43. Short X. Meoli. Testing this defense, and he's standing up now. Now, didn't happen in the 7th, but it does now. Back up top to Larry Milbourne. Been in middle of all the action today for the Pirates. 65 is a walk, and like I said, he'll just sit there. Unless Bill Mazeroski. Let's take a look at him. Bill Mazeroski, who came in defensively for Stennett. You can see he hits lefties very well. And he's a good hit and run guy. But they're going to swing away here. Let Bill swing away with 1 out. The pitch to Bill. 39, Bill Mazeroski. That is a single ... And there are runners on the corners for Al Oliver. They're going to bring the infield up. 1-2. Well, this is a disaster. Well, no. Okay, so this is ground ball first, B plus injury. The infield was up, so that becomes a clean single. But Oliver, when he gets to first base, he starts grabbing his hamstring, and he's limping, and he is going to be out of the game. We do get an RBI single out of that. Scoring Milbourne. Mazeroski's got third, and we need a pinch runner for Oliver. And it's going to have to be Richie Zisk. Parker can play center field in the bottom of half of the inning. And Zisk will, well actually, if he's going to play center field, then I don't need Zisk. I can have Frank Taveras pinch run. There you go. So Taveras takes over at first for Oliver. He'll be back for game 3. He just, when they roll injuries, he immediately leave the game. But they'll come back for the next game. Taveras will be the pinch runner. He's a base stealer and a 16 runner. Might want to think of stealing the base here. But you do have first and third. I think I'd let Stargell swing away. We're going to let Stargell swing away with runners on the corners. One of those runners being held in a 6-4 lead for the Pirates. And lefty-lefty LaRoche to Willie Stargell. 110 is a strikeout. So, Both of the lefty relievers, Hernandez and LaRoche, surrender runs in the inning. And we're right back where we were with a 2-run lead into the bottom of the 9th. And here comes Pirate closer, arguably the best pitcher on the team, Dave Justy. In 72, 7-4 with a 1.92 ERA in 75 innings. And with the Angels needing a rally, I think we're going to go switch over to the Green Mona Lisa. Are we not? Yeah, let's get this thing fired up. Yeah. Bring this back up. All right. Gotta hear this one. Bottom of the 9th, Justy. Bottom of the lineup, it'll be Glenn. All the Pirate defense is in there. It'll be Glenn Borgman leading off. 2-4, flies to center field. 1 out. Bringing up Mickey Rivers. Take a look at Mickey. 71, 265 batting average. The pitch to Mickey Rivers. 1-8 is a base hit. Ace Steeler. He goes down to second on the indifference as it's a 2-run game. It'll be Rudy Mioli. Dave Justy, you saw his card. He's actually better against lefties. I can't let him swing. I need a pinch hitter here. I'm just going to go Don Baylor. Here it is. Take a look at it. Don Baylor, he was an Oriole in 72, 253, 11 home runs. Got traded to the Angels sooner than normal. And this is a big at-bat for Don Baylor and the Angels. With a runner at second and 1 out. The pitch to Don Baylor. 111 is a grounder to short. And with 2 outs, we're back up top to Cesar Tovar. Let's take a look at him. Great year, 311 hitter, had over 200 hits in 71 and 700 plate appearances. He's not going to hit you a home run, of course. He had one of those. But he can keep this inning going. Runner at second, 2 outs. The pitch to Cesar Tovar. 45 off Justy, flies to right field, and that is your ball game. And the Peter Green does not help the Angels today, unfortunately for them. But it's a nice day for the Pirates. Nice little 2-game sweep of the American League squad. If you're wondering, the National League North plays the American League West in interleague battles this year. Pirates and the Angels both finished 3rd a year ago. That's why they drew each other. But you know what it's going to set up, folks? At the end of this interleague mosh-up, we will get the top team in the National League North against the top team in the American League West. And you know who that is? If you said the Cincinnati Reds and the Oakland A's, the teams who met in the World Series a year ago, you'd be correct, folks. Look for that coming up soon in the interleague schedule. My goodness, Reds and A's. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Pirates with a nice win today. 6-4. We'll do the box here. Take a look at the year-to-date numbers for both squads as we are 280 games into our season, which lasts about 650, 660 games. LaRoche came on in the 9th, gave up 2 hits, a run, walk, and a K. Again, defense was an issue with the Angels all year long. Poor Bill Singer has to take a loss. 10 hits, 5 runs, but how many? Gosh, none of that's earned, is it? 2-base error, fielder's choice strikeout. Oh, that's earned. Just 2 are earned, and he walked 1 and struck out 5. Justy does get the save. A hit in the 9th. Hernandez uncharacteristically gives up 3 hits and a run in the 8th. 7 strong innings for the Moose. Most pitchers would be ticked off being pulled out of a game in which he retired, 10 out of 11. But the back end of this Pirate bullpen is better than their starting pitching. Moose, though, has been the best part of the Pirates starting pitching. Did give up 8 hits, 3 runs. It came early on the Oliver defense. No walks, a strikeout. 1019, 0109, 612, 412, 2601, 0126. Pirates put a couple more batters on base. It is another sweep in interleague. Interleague's been kind of not that competitive is that I think 4 consecutive sweeps in this thing. But the National League finally gets one. Great news for the Pirates. They are alive and kicking, definitely alive and kicking. We can take a little peek at who the Pirates still have to play as well and see what their aspirations are. I'll do that after we look at each team's stats. The Angels are now 8-11 out west, and it's slipping away for a team that the A's aren't running away with the West, but the Angels are making it a lot easier for them by screwing over Bill Singer. Bill Singer's 1-4. Unbelievable. He's such a good pitcher. 18 runs. ERA of 4.26. His defense has just killed this poor guy. The Angels are hitting .257. They got a 3.83 ERA. Offensively, a nice year for Jim Spencer. 6 homers, 11 RBI. Top hits, top hitters. I guess Tovar at the top, 26 for 84. It's just not enough. Not enough of everything, really. And your Pirates. Team that has struggled. Their struggles have been chronicled extensively. And they have no hardware to show for it. I've never won a World Series with the Pirates. They are 9-8. Nothing to be patting your back over. Looking a little deeper in the stats, they're hitting .259, but they have a 2.98 team ERA. So the pitching is there, and we're just simply waiting for this offense to put crooked numbers on the scoreboard, and they can if they get it going. They have Robertson and Stargell have 6 and 5 home runs. Top hits, you have Roberto Clemente is 23 for 67. That's pretty good. Roberto's hitting hitting 343 with a 341 card. So that's right on course, actually. 9-8. Let's look at the overall standings and just take a quick peek at the schedule too. Overall standings now, the Angels are 8-11. You got the A's at 500, the Rangers at 500, the Angels, it was sitting right there and they fell on themselves. They're now a game and a half out, and the Mariners are awful. The Oakland A's just are asleep at the wheel in the American League West, waiting for someone to tap them on the shoulder and say, why don't you guys start winning some games? And here are the Pirates, and they're 9-8. Reds 11-9. Reds stumbled in their last series against the Cardinals. Cardinals are up top. This is wide open. The whole National League opened up. The Giants just lost a couple games. Astros are playing well. Dodgers are struggling. The Mets are struggling. The East is wide open. The whole National League is wide open here. And let's look at one more thing, and that is the Pirates' last 2 opponents in the schedule. Let's see, can the Pirates, what's their path? So the Pirates, they play a best-of-5 against the Arizona Diamondbacks, who are pretty bad. Pirates definitely should win that series. 3-1 or a sweep. And then they finish their last series for the All-Star break. They'll play the first-place Cardinals in a best-of-7. It's all right there for the Pirates to still take this division. If the Reds stumble, the Reds, like I said, will have to play Oakland in a interleague series best-of-3, and then the Reds play the Cubs before the All-Star break. That's it today for the Carryover League. Congratulations, Pirates, a 2-game sweep. Thanks for checking this out. We'll see you next time.